with one of my favorites, Wayne McCULLOUGH, also known as the Pocket Rocket.
Officially on change my name to Pocket Rocket.
Wayne, talk to us about Carl Frampton versus Leo Santa Cruz, because Santa Cruz was able to make some adjustments. He was able to create a lot more distance. He was able to utilize a very educated jab, something we didn't see in the first fight. A lot of things were changed, and a lot of things he implemented a lot of good things into his game plan. Carl Frampton used his defense, used tremendous footwork, but at the end of the day, Santa Cruz came out on top.
Completely different fight from the first one. Leo, his dad had cancer and stuff. The first fight maybe affected him, but he followed Carter around in circles the first fight and didn't throw his right and left hook. And this fight, he sort of waited for Carter to make the mistake first. Carter was looking for the right hand and would overextend it, and then Leo would throw like a 1-2 hook and then move around. And his left hook to body, he was digging that pretty hard as well. So he was picking the shots better and was more controlled. And I thought early on, that Leo would look like he was the champion tonight, or Carter looked desperate sometimes. But
that's
a great fight. It was
Were you rooting for your
Carl, I'm Carl's hero, so it's just, I kept saying the guy was saying, we should keep his hands up, keep your hands up. They would do that roll like that and his hands were down, and Leo would throw 3 and 4 punches, so we'd catch him on the end of one of the punches.
He was tripling on that jab.
Yeah, so he was pop, pop, pop. You throw one shot, you miss. If you throw 2 or 3, you can catch him with one of them. And Leo did that, he adjusted well for this fight.
Do you think the trilogy will be any different if they fight a third time?
Carl's going to have to change a little bit, but one judge had it even, so it was a close fight. To say Leo, he's going to stay the way he was. Why would he change things? He was winning. And I say the Carl just switched things from his first fight. If he did in the first fight, he probably would have won easily, but he just sort of came forward and looking for the big shot. I don't know what it was.
We had 2 great fights, the first fight, the rematch. If we get a third fight, could their trilogy be remembered like another great trilogy, Marco Antonio Barrera versus Eric Morales?
I think it's different. Them guys are a different ball game. I'm sure they're in Morales. They get a tour, got to make it war. You get like that. So them trilogies are the first and second fight were bloodbaths and they killed each other. These 2 fights have been technical. They're more technical and they're not like at the edge of your seat. Great fights, but not that like a tour got to come on, they gotta kill each other. So like even Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali.
That's true.
So they were. It's hard to say they're as good as him or even half as good, but it's a good enough fight to have a trilogy. And will it happen? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. The politics of the sport. I don't think it was a big, huge fight to say we need a trilogy. You
don't think so?
No, I think it was good fight. I don't think it was a fight you'd say, like a tour guide to make it work. I put down and watch out every day of the week.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Stuff like that on the edge of your seat. But they're more technically skilled than a tour guide to make it work. Definitely. So it's different.
Where does Frampton go from here?
He needs to take a rest. He needs to take a rest. He needs to. Now, the first loss is the hardest loss. It's tough, especially when it's close or controversial. And he's just got to. Both guys fought twice in 6 months. It's 24 rounds of tough fight. Both need a rest.
You have a young fighter by the name of Julian Ramirez, and he took his first loss. As you mentioned before, it was a very, very close fight. Some consider it a controversial decision.
I thought he won the fight by the same as HBO. They had him like 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, they did.
Had he won by 2 points, I said okay, good. But one judge turned around and given the other guy like 5 or 6 points. And I've talked to Lopez, good kid, and the first fight was great. HBO loved it. Julian, they loved him. He's like, they call him the Irish Mexican. Get the white skin and red hair, and just get him going again.
When can we expect Julian back inside that ring?
He started training again, but I've been trying to get him in there for a long time, and I need to keep learning. And Lopez is ready to get back into the ring, got to win, and people forget quickly.
We have another great fighter, Jason Quigley.
Jason, I just talked to him today and see if he was coming in. I know Jason really well. We live close to each other.
Oh, okay.
And we had coffee like a few times. But he's fighting in the end of March, I think.
The new deal for ESPN with Golden.
Yeah, that's why he said he wasn't up. Yeah, Thursday night show, is it?
Yeah.
Down in the casino.
I think it's somewhere like in Neo, California or something.
The casino, don't know what do you call the casino? The middle of the desert. The casino in the middle of the desert.
Somewhere in the desert, yeah. It's a Thursday night. It's on March 23rd. It's on ESPN. He's fighting Glenn Glenn Tapper.
With Glenn Tapper.
It's a good matchup.
It's good for
See
Jason stepping up.
where
Jason's had like 11 fights. It's time to step up. And,
You think he has a bright future?
I met Jason when he was fighting for the World Series. Before he won his world medal, and I said to him then about training and stuff, and he was all for it. And of course, other people make decisions for him. But we remain friends, and we always talk about maybe we'll work together, maybe we will. So you never know.
You're one of the few retired fighters and trainers. That actually is still in good shape.
Officially
Like you could still
retired so
fight.
quiet. You don't officially retire when you retire and come back. They say he retired 10 times and come back. No, I train every day. I do. I train probably 2 hours a day. And I train people as well, so it keeps me in shape. You know what I mean? So I'm an athlete. I've always been, since I was a kid, I was an athlete. I've always been an athlete. I'm not going to be one of these guys who lets himself
kick some ass.
When Lee Selby's fight was called, I thought I'm going to step. His manager are good buddies. But it was disappointing that he was off the card as well.
Yeah, one of my final questions. Who do you feel is the best UK fighter currently in boxing?
It's tough, you know. Carr was up there. You know what I mean? He's from Northern Ireland, but he's still UK.
Yeah.
But DeGale was good.
Yeah, about a very close fight.
No, it's tough fighters. But I like Amir Khan. I just talked to Amir there. I think Amir Khan and Cal Burke, when they fight each other, I might decide who's the best in Britain.
Who do you think wins that fight?
Tough fight, because it's Amir. I know Amir really well, a good guy, but your chin, you have to. When you hit him in the chin, it's going to be.
I've always said this, and I know people are going to call me crazy. They're going to probably talk a lot of shit. But I always thought I've always thought Amir had the right style to not just defeat Mayweather, but give him the hardest fight of his life.
Styles make fights.
Exactly. I'm not saying he's better than Mayweather.
No, but
he's got the right style.
Styles can make fights, but I think, although Mayweather's not a puncher, I still think he hits hard enough to
rattle Amir.
Because Amir, up and coming, he fought Willie Lemon, who's not a puncher, and he hurt him. Gomez, the kid from Manchester, he dropped him with a left hook.
That's true.
And then I was at his fight when he fought Breedis Prescott, and he's 60 seconds knocked out. So when Amir got knocked out with the big boys, he just didn't get knocked out. He fell asleep. You know what I mean?
That's
it's different. And I've never been knocked out. I've never touched the canvas in my whole career. But people say when you get knocked out, it does something to you. It makes you weaker. You know what I mean? So
your brain begins to shut down.
Mayweather is so. I sparred with Floyd back in the day, and
no way.
I've known Floyd for. He walked over to me tonight, and when he had his hold on to, he stepped out of his entourage and walked over to me and hugged me. We're way back.
Wow.
But
I never knew that. It's amazing.
Floyd, his speed is just his power. I mean, he's so quick. He's here, then he's here, then he's here.
Right.
And people don't realize that.
But I mean, his hands are a lot faster.
He does, but Mayweather, when you're in the ring with Mayweather, you think there's 3 of them. That's where his speed is. The speed is his power. You know what I mean? So that's why he shocks people and gets the knockouts, because they're looking for him and bump, comes here. Almost like
he's a quick
Mickey's fight tonight, where the guy was already knocked out almost, and he turned around like this and like hit me.
Spectacular knockout.
Brilliant. The uppercut, bump.
And then the right hand.
No, I think with Amir Khan, you could be right. But
you know more.
I love him. I love Floyd's skill. I look at Floyd's defense, and for me, he's the best defensive fighter of all time. People don't look at his skill; they think he's born.
No,
but if you look at his defensive skills, they're brilliant.
That's true.
You have Pernell Whitaker and guys like that, but he's just perfected it, and he's been hurt in time in fights. Castillo hurt him in the first fight, and he's been hurt, and he knows how to cover up. Even Shane Mosley hurt him as well.
Second round.
But he knows how to get away and cover up.
He knows how to make adjustments.
Yeah, and it's not that he has a bad chin. He has a good chin, but it's because big guys are big punchers.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But I love Floyd. I think Floyd will come back.
You think so against McGregor?
No.
I hear.
I know Conor. I said to Conor, come and train with me, and I'll teach you world championship level boxing, because it's a different ball game. And I know Floyd really well, but I say, Conor, if you want to come, then come to me.
Floyd says he's making a big announcement, and McGregor called him out earlier today on social media.
McGregor's staying relevant because he's not going to fight because his wife's pregnant. It's like Muhammad Ali when he fought the wrestler. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, the Asian.
But he wrestled and he boxed. It was like it was an exhibition thing. But if that fight happens, Danny Garcia, Terence Crawford will I've got a chance of beating Floyd.
And what do you think of Danny Garcia versus Thurman that's happening in March?
That's a tough fight, but I think there's guys like that who would have a chance against Mayweather.
Yeah.
We're not, and Connor's, come on.
Yeah, there's no chance in the world.
If Floyd goes to MMA, same thing happens.
Exactly, he's going to get his ass
You
kicked.
know what I mean? So it's like, I'll be disappointed if that happens because it's just be a circus.
Right.
And you know, there's contenders out there who could fight Floyd and give him a run for his money.
That's true.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No. Well, we'll see.
Connor's just being smart. He's being relevant. He gets his box license, then Diaz gets his license.
Exactly.
And he's relevant because he's not fighting.
Exactly.
If Floyd said the fight's going to be in April or May, well, he's not going to fight. His wife's pregnant.
That's true. All right, Wayne, thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.